My name is Cadet Ludwigsen. I'm from Simpsonville, South Carolina, and my speech is called Forgiving Promises. I've made numerous mistakes in my life, and each time I let my impulses get the best of me, I broke a promise. Now, everyone has had a promise that they could not fulfill, and everyone has had a promise that was broken. But we push through and forgive them. To forgive is to let something go that has hurt you. I wanted to make promises so that I could better a relationship quickly, but promises are sometimes hard to complete. Actions speak louder than words. I've learned that lesson through many failed attempts at promises. I'd make promises that I couldn't keep to get out of situations that I had created upon myself. I can't make promises anymore because of how many that I've broken, and I've hurt some of the closest people to me beyond repair. If I could take the things back that I've done in the past, I would. I love my family very much, and I've learned a lot from them and from my friends as well. Sometimes I didn't want to listen to what other people had to say to help me out of love. A lot of people want to see me succeed, and I feel that I've let them down. And it all started with a broken promise. I love to make people happy and help them, but I realize that I can't help people more than they want to help themselves. I never really bothered to pay attention to my parents until it was too late. My parents dealt with a lot of crap from me, but they taught me to forgive. The problem that I had was that I learned to forgive too late. I felt bad about myself and towards others, but didn't know how to express it. I realize now that when I forgave myself and others, I felt a lot better. The growth that I've gone through in the last few months is incredible. I never thought I'd be able to come this far. And I know that I can go farther. But one of the main things that forgiving people and myself has helped me see is that I love myself for who I am. I used to not like who I was because I felt that I was a bad person. I needed someone there to forgive me, and one of the main people there was my sister. She's been a huge role model to me. She lets me know that even the big things can be accomplished. So now I have faith that I can make promises and keep them. One thing that I hadn't taken into consideration was how breaking a promise affected others. It can have a very small effect or an enormous effect depending on the person. In my family, trust goes a long way, as it should in everyone's life. I've broken so many promises that it's crazy how some people still have a little trust in me. One promise that I've broken was I will stop listening to my impulses. But then I turned around and dug my hole even deeper. It had a dramatic effect on me and my entire family. I took away all their trust in their own home, and I feel awful for doing that. My impulses got in the way of my promise, and it got me kicked out of 2 houses. But through it all, I've been forgiven by others, and that has taught me another very valuable lesson. If someone can forgive you, then you can forgive others. I want everyone here right now to think of a promise that they have broken, and a promise that has been broken by someone else. Did they forgive you, and you them? I want to conclude on this. Forgiveness is a bold act any way you look at it. Please find it in your heart to forgive others like I have, and live a happy and forgiving life.